on this episode of the VR-4.
I'm back in Randy's. I got this prepped for paint. I'm going to spray it with the primer first and then hit it with the purple. I'm going to finish that caliper, but first I'm going to open this box and see what is in here. Let's get started. I've been waiting for these this whole time. This is the last part. This is okay. Brake pads. Brake pads. All these rotors. Let's see what these rotors look like. Okay. Black. Nice. Black rotors, purple calipers, black wheels. Let's do this. First coat. These are looking pretty dry. Looking nice. I can start with the purple on these. First coat. I just did my second coat with the purple, the sway bar. I'm gonna let that sit and dry for about 10-15 minutes. Did my last coat of the purple, and it looks hella badass. So, what I'm gonna do now is wait for this to dry, lay down some clear coat, and set them aside for them to get installed later on. First coat. Second coat for the caliper. I need to wait for this to dry off, and then I can do the other side. This thing is looking pretty good, guys. I'm liking it already. The black on the purple. Good choice. This rotor is done on just on this side. I'm gonna have to wait for this to fully dry before I can flip it over on the other side and get under here and do the other side. But it looks sick though, the way it is. And on top of that black, I can't wait till we see it in the new wheel well that we did and everything else. Okay, so these are fully done, and I put 2 coats of clear on there, and I'm gonna let those dry, and those will be looking pretty good when I get back, probably tomorrow. As well, I'm gonna let that dry. I'm not gonna do any clear on there yet. Probably when I get back, I'm gonna do the clear, wait 5 to 10 minutes, and then flip it over, and then do the whole thing with the purple on that side. And then I'll probably do a couple of dinosaur figures around where the shocks, you know, where the screws and stuff go. I'll probably do some dinosaurs around that ring for the brace. So that's on purple, so that should look pretty cool too. So that's about it for the little rack right here that I have going on. Last is getting that done, and that's coming up next. Let's see. Need a couple more sprays, but that looks good. Oh, he's charging that. And this side is done. I need to do all this, and we have some more stuff to start cleaning. We gotta clean all that dirt off. I'm gonna show you guys how you can go from this to this. Looks so sweet and so brand new. So first, what I start off with, I have to undo the bolts. I did one already. Had to use the impact driver right here, and I just unbolt these things so I can be able to knock out the hub and disassemble everything. So I'll do that really quick. Okay, so I did undid all of these bolts. All of them out. So all this nasty stuff that I have to get off just built up. Okay, now that all those are out, I can knock out that hub, and I'll show you guys how I knocked it out the last time. So I will try to set it up so you guys can see me knock it out. Out of the way. Okay, so this is how I basically set it up last time, and I use my mallet, and hold on, I'm actually forgetting something. I have to get my piece to put right here, put that on top, and then knock it down. So I'm gonna go find that piece, and then I will set up the camera and have you guys see me knock it out. All right, here we go. That didn't work first time. Try it one more time. So we have the old hub, assembly, everything is just rusted and everything. And then we have the knuckle, we have the dust shield with three screws, 1, 2, 3. I'll take those off, put them in a bag, and then it's this scrubbing all of this off. I'll probably just soak it over the night, because look at all this. That's nasty though. So I'll just try to like scrub it a little bit, put some degreaser on there, put it in the bath overnight, and then while all this soaks and stuff overnight, when I scrub it, it will just come right off, and then I'll show you guys the process of that. Basically, I put hot water and some degreaser and having them soak in overnight, and then when I get back from my delivering my the paper at night, I will come check on it, and I'll probably flip this one around because that wasn't fully submerged. Probably flip this part around the other way so we can get some of that degreaser on there, and soak. And then I might scrub it and do some other stuff with it. And then tomorrow I will scrub all this stuff down, and hopefully all of it will just come right off. Alright, so it's about almost 2:30 in the morning, and water, it looks like all the dirt is coming off pretty good. I'm not going to do anything with it. I'm about to go to work and come back, and we'll see what it looks like when I get back. Right, so I just got back from delivering the paper. It's around 4:40. I think that clock is a little bit fast. And I just want to check on this to see how it is. Yeah, it's just coming right off. You see that right there. I'm just gonna check on this one. Yeah, look at that. That's just coming. It's just getting all soaked in there. So when look at the water, nasty. So I can let this continue to soak in here, and then later on I can wash all this stuff up real good and repaint it and make it look good. Alright guys, so this stuff has been sitting in here for about 2 days and has been soaking in this degreaser. I am going to get it out and scrub it with the wire brush around it and all the little crevices and everything, and make sure there's no more of that heavy grime on there, and dry it up, get it prepped for the rust remover and prep for paint. Alright, so I put my primer on the knuckle and I applied my primer onto the dust shield. Now that these are all dry, I'm going to start with the clear. So I did my 3 coats of black paint. Now I'm going to start with my clear and put about 1 or 2 coats for the dust shield and for the knuckle. First coat, I'll let this dry for about 5-10 minutes, and then I'll do the second coat. Alright, just got done doing the last coat of my clear for the knuckle and the dust shield, and now they're all done. Now I have to get the new bolts for the dust shield and the knuckle, and then we'll put it all together. Alright, so this is all done. I'm going to take off all of the tape, and then I can insert the new hub. So I put the dust shield on, looking good. Now I'm going to put the new hub on. I set my hub in there. You can tell when it's all the way down there because you can't push it anymore, and it's sat right on there. You can see, you can hear that it's sliding on there. I applied a little bit of penetrating oil around here just so it can be free and loose and it can slip right in. So now all you have to do is line up the new hub with the new the bolts, these 4 right here. I'll put my washers on first and then put my bolts back in here, and then it should go connect right here with the hub to be able to spin with it. Right now, see, it doesn't spin with it. When you put the bolts in, you'll be able to spin all together just like that. So I'll do that, and then I'll let you guys see what it looks like. Alright, there you go. The hub is in there, and as you can see, it can spin all together just like that. So now I'm just going to take my extension bar and tighten these down, hand tighten them down now, and then I'm going to look up what the specs are to go down to the correct foot-pounds to be able to tighten them down. Don't want them to blow off while I'm driving down the road, so I'll do that, and then I have something special for the tops of these. I'm going to paint them. I want to do that while they're already on there, just for a last finisher. These are already on there. I'm going to sand the tops of these and then paint them while they're on there. So I'll let you guys see that in just a second. So there they go. All I did was put some purple on these 4 bolts on both sides just to color code them. It's going to be on the opposite side from the wheel anyway. The wheel is going to be facing towards this hub, so this is going to be facing towards the engine. So we're not really going to see them. These are just because I had a little bit extra time and I wanted to color code them. So now this knuckle and this knuckle is done with the brand new hub and with good looking parts that I just repainted. So now all we have to do is put everything together. The sun is out today. What up? What's going on? And welcome back. So, we just managed to finish both of the knuckles for the left and the right front part of the car of the VR-4. It took a while, but I was able to finish all of it, get all of the nasty dirt from in there, clean it off, spray it down, and spray it with the black and make it look good with the dust shield and with the new bolts and everything for the dust shield. I used the old bolts for the hub, so that's pretty good. Tighten those down and it's looking good. So next thing I worked on was the wheel well. The wheel well was disgusting, gross. I had to basically use all of my strength to be able to brush off all of the excess dirt to have access to the wheel well panels to be able to spray them down correctly with the paint. So that's all done. Now all we have to do is put everything back together. We're going to be doing that slowly as the new year comes along and my birthday comes up. So I'm trying to get everything done before my birthday so I can be able to drive my car and enjoy it for the first time in I don't know how long for my birthday. So I'm really getting excited for that. The next thing that I'm going to be working on, of course, is the back part of the car. I have to do the back left and the back right of the car. The hubs look way different from the front, so it's going to be interesting looking at how different the knuckles are from the front and the back of the car. It is a rear-wheel drive car, so not rear-wheel drive. It is a all-wheel drive car, so it will just be interesting from someone like me, which is spraying and doing all kinds of painting to the suspension stuff. Once I get done with the suspension and all that, I'm going to be moving straight to the engine bay and getting all my gaskets in order, and of course my lifters, and I still have that engine, the oil cover that I have to put on, and the radiator cap. I want to get a new radiator as well as a new intercooler. I want to get a front mount intercooler as well. So I have some pretty decent stuff that I have coming up for this new year. So thank you guys for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. Send it to your friends. Hey, this guy's working on a VR-4. He's doing it for his kid, his first son. He's doing it for his other kids as well. So I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments. I've been replying as best I can. So I can't wait for this new year to come by, and we're gonna get the VR-4 done. So thank you guys. Let's hit this new year with something good. Yeah.
Tune in next time on the VR-4.